Coogan Cassius, IFLTV here in Glasgow, joined by Callum Smith. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad.
Can I have a look at your watch quickly? You don't come across as a flash person ever, but it's a nice watch.
Yeah, not bad.
Beat for Josh Taylor tonight. Did you have it close, or did you think Esserman did do enough to win that?
Yeah, both. I thought it was close, but I did think Esserman done enough in the end. I thought Josh started well. I thought he took most of the first half of that. It was a fight of two halves, and then Esserman finished strong and won the second half of the fight. And I thought it was close after 10, and I think Esserman probably just done enough at the end. But yeah, good fight.
It was a good fight. Right, last time I spoke to you, did ask you about whether conversations regarding David Benavidez had progressed with Eddie. You said that talks were had started. That was about 5-6 weeks ago. Yeah. What's happened since then about that?
Not a lot, to be honest with you. I spoke to Eddie. I think he's in Japan this weekend, and then I'm going to speak to him when he gets home and just see what options are out there and put them on the table, and I'll go with the best one. That's for me. But as of yet, no official offers. No. I just see what people see on social media and talks and rumours, and I believe Benavidez said in a podcast the other day he wants to fight me or Yarde next, so no, if he's up for it his side, then I certainly am my side, but no official talks or moves as far as I'm aware, but we'll find out a little bit more next week.
What are those other options for you?
I don't know. I say it's a bit of a... I said before the last fight it puts me in a good position, a better position than I was in, but it's still a bit of a weird position in terms of the belt is still all tied up in that fight, and I'm hearing they're going to do the trilogy towards the end of the year, so I'm still kind of interim champion, but not getting me shot at the title just yet. So I don't want to sit out and wait and not fight. So I want to fight in the meantime, and we'll just see what's the best move for me. Last
time I spoke to Eddie Hearn, I did ask him about an internet rumour that I heard that you and Anthony Yarde were going to fight on a 5v5 in August. So his response to that was, that's inaccurate. He didn't go into it and say what part of it was or wasn't, whether there is even going to be a 5v5 in August, but has that been mentioned to you about you fighting Anthony Yarde?
No, not at all. I've not heard anything from my side. I've seen Tunde doing his bit and doing Tunde things and talking a lot of rubbish on TalkSport, but no, not from my side, and from what I'm hearing, I don't think there's a 5v5 happening in August, or there may be, but I haven't heard nothing on my side. So again, it's not a fight that I wouldn't take, but it's a fight that hasn't been offered just yet. And I see people in the streets and say, "Are you fighting Yarde next?" I think because of social media, but nothing's been put to me for any fight as of yet, not even the Benavidez one. But I'm hoping when I speak to Eddie this week, we'll know a little bit more.
I mean, whether it's the right fight for your your career at the moment, that's for you to say. But from a fan perspective, the thought of you and Anthony Yarde, that would, every person in Britain who follows boxing would have that as a fight they'd like to see.
Yeah, and no, I can see where they're coming from. It's two Brits. It's similar to me v Boatti. I think when you put two Brits together, it's always a good fight potentially on paper. And me and Boatti did deliver, and I'm sure me and Yarde would as well. So, like I said, it's not a fight that I wouldn't take if it was offered. It's definitely an option, but as of yet, regardless of what Tunde says on TalkSport, nothing's been made, or apparently it's signed and sealed for August, and I'm still yet to hear. So I'll know a little bit more next week on what my next move is, but I'm looking to get back in the ring and pick up the momentum what I gained last time.
Absolutely. All right, Callum, thank you very much for talking to IFLTV. I'll let you get back to your brothers wherever they are, and we'll catch up.
Argument over who drives home now. I drove here, so I'm not driving home.
What is the drive back to Liverpool?
3 hours, 3 and a bit. It's not too bad, but it's not the worst. But I drove all the way here, so it's between one of them two.
One of them two. Top man.
Good to see
Thank you.